Hey everybody, Dr. Nelson here, author of the Simple Green Book and founder of Get Healthy Answers. I'm excited to be here to talk about today's life tip. We're going to be talking about plants and the purifying power of plants. Not just that plants produce oxygen, but they purify the air. Now, what are some of the things that they purify from? Dust, particles, formaldehyde. You've heard of formaldehyde. You've heard of benzene. And what about ammonia? Plants help purify the air from these different things. For many years now, they've been researching how plants can purify the air, and they're starting to come out and say, hey, these are the plants that are doing it. This is how many plants you need. So, it's interesting to note that 90% of our time is spent indoors. 90% indoors, and the EPA has said that indoors, 2 to 5 times greater the amount of toxins indoors. Especially in indoors like office areas and homes. We're building homes tighter and more efficient. Consequently, not a lot of air gets circulated through the homes. This is a great area for plants. Some of the health concerns of these ammonias, formaldehydes, benzenes are headaches, nausea, allergies, ranging all the way from respiratory diseases, and even cancer. Now, as you'll notice, down below I'm just going to be hitting some of the key points. Down below you can read the article that I wrote up for you. So, how many plants do we need per square foot area? Well, one plant is great. Start out with one plant. They did a study in the University of Technology in Sydney, and they said about a 1,200 to a 1,500 square foot home needs about anywhere from about 6 to more plants. And what these plants start doing is cleansing the air. So, I like plants. They're natural. Number one, they're natural. They create great eye relief, and besides that, they cleanse, filter the air. You can find these plants locally at Lowe's or Home Depot, and I'm not going to name all the plants. There is one that's kind of funny. It's called Mother-in-Law's Tongue. That's kind of a funny name. But you can look through those and find some of those locally, or if you can't find them locally, you can look online, places like Costa Farms in Florida. 75% of the air pollution in one study was shown to actually, the VOC levels were reduced by 75% in one study just from plants. Another thing is hospitals are using plants more in their atria, as well as a study at WSU showed that 20% reduction in dust particles and dust levels of an office and computer lab just by having plants around the perimeter of the lab. I'm pretty excited about this, to share this with you. Back in 2006, I had a plant given to me as an office warming gift by a patient. I'm happy to say I still have that plant alive today. Just some interesting topics today on our life tip. Wow, something natural actually creates a greater environment. I'm Dr. Nelson. Remember, live in fullness every day. I look forward to seeing you on the next life tip.